Right, we've got a long day today, so we'll rattle through this as much as we can. On public input, there were 5 requests and 4 of them were declined. Save the Queen Street Society, Down Pecan Carpark Alternative Solution, Understanding Water 773C. I've already spoken to the Transport and Infrastructure Committee on 16th of November about this. Heart of the City, Tanya Loveridge, Downtown Carpark expressed serious concern about the loss of affordable and accessible parking if the sale of power goes ahead. Understanding 774A, the matter has been already considered and decided, and 773A request therefore does not comply.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor. Point of order.
A point of order. Why not have a point of order?
But the point of order relates to your interpretation of the standing order, which says the item regarding the downtown car park on the open agenda and the secret part of it, and confidential, has already been decided. If that's the case, we can all go home now.
Well,
but patently that is not true. It has not been decided, and therefore Ms. Beck should be able to have the right to speak.
Yeah, it's not a point of order. I've just got the list of what
it is a point of order. It relates to the standing order you quoted. It is not true.
Mate, it has been decided before. That didn't say. Well, I'm afraid I'm giving the results of information. So that's what we're doing.
Well, the advice is wrong. And I hope you haven't influenced the advice, because it is wrong.
I'd
politically motivated.
I'd like to hear from Heart of the City. Could we have a show of hands as to who would?
Ultimately,
well, this is out of order. We've got a long day. We will be discussing that thing and confidentiality later in the day. But right at the moment, those people have spoken about that thing already. Similarly with Gail Baldock, we've turned her down because, again, understand the matter has already been considered and decided and the request does not apply.
It's all the end of the day. I should have been able to speak.
Well, I'm taking advice from the governance officials and I'm going to follow that, I'm afraid.
You can override them.
Shameful.
Very shameful.
Abusive process, Mr. Mayor.
Transparency is a key part of governance. You are demonstrating a gross lack of transparency in the way this meeting is being conducted. It is despicable.
Watson, you've got your hand up.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just in terms of Standing Order 7.7.3, which relates to public input, I'm just trying to help he understand what's happened, and you've quite rightly gone through the list that's in this standing order, where the chairperson may decline a request not complying with standing orders, already spoken in the matter, the request is not appropriate. So we understand that. You've made that quite correct ruling where people have spoken on it. However, Mr. Mayor, I wonder if you could just please clarify the situation with respect of the people who have not spoken. There are 2 items to do with this downtown car park that are on the agenda today. I don't think that's been satisfactorily explained why those people cannot speak to the item, because there are 2 items on the agenda. And if it is just at your discretion, as the standing orders say, and you have the discretion to waive requirements of these standing orders, I think it would be helpful to the meeting if that could be clarified. Thank you.
Well, I have had advice that under Standing Order 7.7.4a, the matter has already been considered and decided, and 7.7.3a request does not comply. And I'm going to take that advice and follow it.
So thanks, Mr. Mayor. I guess what I was really asked for the explanation, there are 2 items on the agenda today to do with this matter. Clearly decisions have not been made or we wouldn't be here. So I don't think people can understand why they're being disallowed the ability to submit when we have items on the agenda and decisions to do with this matter.
The item on there is a process report, not asking for a decision. The decisions will be taken under the section which is confidential, and the reasons that it's confidential are well known. There are substantial economic considerations by other people. So thank you for raising that, but I made that decision and we'll get on with it.